Louisville, Kentucky, Louisville show. Great Thursday morning, everyone. How are you? Cesar Mascoro Jr. in here with our 15 Minutes to Mastery live from Louisville, Kentucky, at the Louisville Exposition Center, where we're having the Louisville Manufacturing Housing Show 2024. We've got a booth set up in there, and met a whole bunch of great people from the Midwest area, a whole bunch of people from Michigan and Indiana and Kentucky and a couple other places, Illinois. And it's amazing to me as we expand into this business and keep growing and expanding our reach that our industry is as involved as it is, and that it is as expansive as it is. Coming from Texas, you think that sometimes you think we're the only state in the union, right? But not really, but yes. However, we lose sight of that. I spent 15 years in the industry in Texas, so you just think Texas, Texas, Texas. But as I really start to deal with customers in different areas, to see just how strong the industry is across the country, it makes me even more hungry to make sure that this business is as successful as possible so that we can help you more and more people. Because now that mission that we have for Manufactured Home Sales Mastery of helping families all across the country to become homeowners, I see it even more real, and I see it as something that is even a bigger responsibility for us here within the company to make sure that we're as effective and as successful as possible to help as many retailers and communities and housing consultants across the country to become better, elevate their game, improve their skills, to provide that better buying experience for the homeowners. Because, man, people need us all across the country. So, with that being said, every morning we come in here. 15 minutes to mastery is 15 minutes that we spend together to just spread a little word, a little gospel, if you will, business gospel, to move the needle forward. Always everything in honor of God. God does this for us. He's provided us with the skills and the strength to be able to move forward. So I always want to give first honor to God for being able to do this, because without God in our life and my life, none of this would be possible. Because it all goes to even today's quote. It's something so important, and I never realized how important it was until I started this business, and even still throughout where we've been, it's become even more and more clear to me as I move forward. And now that we're dealing with clients and that we're actually having an impact, this becomes even more and more clear for me. So today's quote says this: I believe success is achieved by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Now, here's the thing. To be able to start a business, or for you being in sales, and to really maximize the opportunity for you to completely pour into your clients, and be as effective as possible and help as many people as possible to get it done, even on your end, it takes a huge amount of determination to be able to get it done. Because every day we can fall in, it's easy to fall into the trap of every day. It's just a day. It's just work. It's just what I do on the daily. And yes, it's just work. Me being out here, it's just part of the work that I've got to do, right? However, you must always, always, and always keep in the forefront of your mind why you're doing it. If you don't understand why, if you don't have a purpose, a real purpose to why you're doing what you're doing, a real purpose to why you're putting yourself in these situations, real purpose as to why you go through the ups and downs, you're never going to pull through, and you're never going to achieve at the highest level possible. Because it takes that extraordinary determination. Because going back to what I said, now that we're working with clients all across the country, from here, I'm going to Columbus, Mississippi to work with Infinity Home Center there, a new client of ours. But now it's an even bigger responsibility for myself, the team, for Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, to make sure that we keep fighting through, because there is so much need. And so these huge successful companies that you see now, right? Or those professional athletes that hit at a very high level, you have to remember at one point in time, the majority of them all were sitting somewhere just like you. They all were born somewhere, and they all have their own hometown where they grew up, and nobody knew them. And they developed into the people they are now. Those companies all started somewhere. They started with their first customer. They all struggled with their ups and downs, and they still have them now. It's just at a bigger scale, right? But they all started somewhere to get to where they are at now. But it took that determination. They were ordinary people with extraordinary determination. What is your determination level like? That's what you need to figure out, because if you have that extraordinary determination, and that extraordinary determination gets fueled by your purpose. So if you don't have a purpose, you haven't figured out your purpose, what are you going to do with the success that you accomplish? Who is it going to benefit besides you? Those are the things you need to figure out. That's why part of our sales training is that. I've been showing people here what our immersion sales training is like, the week-long program that we do, and how on day one we don't even touch anything about sales, because we need to make sure that this is right. We need to make sure that this is right. We need to make sure that your goals and your purpose are figured out, and you understand why you're sitting in the room and what is it that you're trying to accomplish, and how we play a part in that. Just like for those of you in manufacturing themselves, you're trying to figure out, why is your customer buying the home, right? What is the main reason? Why do we do that? Why do we try and figure out what is their dominant buying motive? Why do we try and figure out what is their main reason for wanting to buy? Because that is what's going to pull them through when they have the doubts, when they have the family members talking them out of it, when they start to wonder whether or not this is really worth it, when it gets hard because the bank is asking for document after document, when they're having problems with situations on the property. That reason is what's going to pull them through. It's what's going to help you to be able to pull them through. But the same thing for you. What is your reason? And if you haven't figured that out, you need to figure it out. And that's why we do a whole session on figuring out what your purpose is. Because it is that important. Because no matter what you do in life, whether you're in manufactured home sales, any type of sales, you're in banking, you're in whatever it is, man, you work at the convenience store, you must have purpose in order to operate at a high level, an elite level, to keep moving up in life, to keep growing, to keep progressing. Keep that in mind as you keep moving forward through the day. And if you haven't figured out your purpose, and you know that that's something that's missing in your life, how many people say, well, what am I here for? Why am I? Just go through the motions. That's why you don't show up jazzed and ready to go to when you're at the office. It's just another day. You may say to people that this is why you do it, but it must really not be the thing, because if it was, it'd be what would push you through. It would be what would make sure that each and every day you're ready to go. You're hungry. That you would feel uncomfortable on the days that you didn't show up to the office. Days off, what? I know we all need them. Maybe, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge proponent of that. Not in a bad way. I just think that, man, if you're building something, you need to be at it each and every day. But that's for a whole different conversation, right? The success stories, folks, are built by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Fight through, push through, and if you need a partner in your corner, we're here for you. Reach out to us. Go on our website, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com. Schedule a call, and let's figure out exactly how we can be that success partner for you, whether it's through the training, whether it's through the one-on-one coaching, whether it's through the consulting for retailers or communities. We can help. That is our goal. That is our mission. That is our vision. And by the way, not being cocky, but we're damn good at it, because we have a vision and a mission behind it. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than our company, and it's bigger than your company. And we all play a part in it. And we are 110% committed to making sure that you are as successful as possible, because that helps us accomplish our mission. It's a win, win, win. You win, we win, your clients win. Let's make it happen. So today's day 2 out here at the Louisville, Kentucky show. I'm excited about it, man. To see who else we meet, establish more new connections, relationships, business partnerships as we continue to grow forward. And if anybody out there, and if you have some manufacturing experience and are ready to jump on board with us, would like to find out how you can play a role in what we're doing here at Manufacturer Home Sales Mastery, please reach out to me. I'm looking to grow the team. I need to grow the team. The people need us to grow the team, but I need people that are committed to helping others. You must have a servant's attitude. You must have that willingness to do what it takes to make sure that other people succeed so that you succeed. Putting them first. If you can do that, if that's who you are and you want to grow and you want to start with a company that's going to grow huge and be at the ground level with us to help make it happen, reach out to me. All right. Find me on social media. Cesar Mascoro Jr. It's my handle on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Go on our website, manufacturinghomesalesmastery.com. Email me, Cesar, CESAR, at CesarMascorojr.com. Send me your resume. I'd love to talk to you because it's time. It's time to go. You guys have a great Thursday. Be safe. Go out there and exhibit that extraordinary determination. It's hard to say and even harder to do. You guys have a great day. As always, can't wait to meet you.